Hey YouTube, gonna do a little video on how to program your Etek 3. Couldn't find a good video online that shows you like a clear way how to program it, so I'm gonna try to do a little better video for you guys. First, you'd have to make sure the tournament lock is unlocked, so you'd have to open up the grip, and then there's a little button on the side here. Hold it down when the board is on, and then the board will flash red, which means that the tournament mode is unlocked. After that, you can start up getting into the program menu by holding the trigger down, powering it on. You're in the programming now, and the red is the firing mode, which are 3 modes. And to figure out what mode it's in, you look at the E, G, and O. And how you look at the E, G, and O is, I wrote it down here. You guys can see that the E will represent the 10th, the G will represent the single digit, O will represent the 10th over decimal. So there you guys have, hopefully that's clear enough for you guys. So to see here, oh, I pushed the button already. The G is a single digit. There's only 3 modes, so it's more like going to be 1 or 2 or 3 flashes. So to figure out what it's at, just tap the trigger once. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's see that. 1, 2, 3. So it's on the 3rd, which is ramping. If you want to change that, you hold the trigger down till it goes to the E, and you let go. It'll stay at the E. You can't really change the 10th, so you gotta go down to the G, which you push the on/off button to the G, and you tap the trigger what mode you want it in. So since there's only 3, you can tap it 1, twice, or 3 times. So I think first mode is semi uncapped, second is semi capped, and then the third is ramping. So if you want to go to semi, we'll just do 1 pull. After the 1 pull, hit the power button, pass to 0, hit it again, and then the board will flash, meaning you'll save the program. So now it should be on semi uncapped. And then to figure that, see if it is, hit the trigger lightly once, or 1 tap. 1. Alright. So I want to do let's say PSP 3 shot, which everyone's asking about. And to set that mode, we'd have to set the shooting mode to ramping. So go back into the mode. So hold down the trigger button till you get to the E, let go. I'll stay at the E, so we got to go to the G, on/off button, down to the G. Now we got to go to ramping, so we'll do 3 pulls on the trigger. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go hit the power button to save this setting. There you go. It's saved now. So now if we tap it, just make sure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's good. Now to move over to the rate of fire to set it on PSP. You hit the power button to the next menu, which is green, which is max rate of fire with the eyes on. So to set this, you want it at 12.5 if you want to do the 3 shot. So to see what it's in now, we'll do a tap on the trigger button. 1, 1, 2, and then 5. So I already have it set on PSP 3. So to set it, you want to hold the trigger down. You'll go to E, you'll pull it once on E, and then you'll move to the G, which is using the on/off button. Go to the G, hit the trigger twice, 1, 2, and then go to the O, which will be your 5 decimal over the 10th decimal. So you hit the trigger 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and after that hit the power button to save it. Boom, the mode should be saved now, so I'll hit the trigger just to confirm. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there you go, that's 12.5. And if you go to the other menu, which is blue, blue will be max rate of fire with the eyes off. You can set that to 12.52. Same way, you want to hold the trigger down until it gets to the E. We're on E, so we want to set that at 1. So 1 trigger pull. Go to the G using the on/off. We want to set that to 2 because we want 12.5, so 2. 2 trigger pulls. Go to the O, which should be the 0.5, so we'll do 5 trigger pulls. And then after that, on off to save. There, it should be saved. Double check with the 1 trigger pull here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next one you can set would be your white. It's white, and that would be your ramping kick-in rate. So you can set this to 5 pulls per second or 10 pulls per second. I have it set on 5 because it's easier to get into ramping. So to see what it's in, do the tap on the trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you want to change it, same thing, hold the trigger down. Since you can change this up to 10 pulls per second, you can change the E to 1. If you want to do 10 pulls, go to the G, no pulls, and then exit out. And then to confirm what you got, you'll hit the trigger button once, 1E, and then that's 10 pulls per second. But I'm going to set mine at 5. So I would hold the trigger down to E, push the power to the G, and then do 5 pulls here. And then I would hold the power again to G, push it again to save it, and it should be saved. And then there's other menus I'm not really gonna get into, but the dark red is the ramp restart time, which is after it's in ramp mode and how long it's deactivated will go back into normal shooting. I set this one at I think 0.9 seconds. Let's double check. See, I'll pull the trigger pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What was it? 7. Oh, I guess set at 7 there. And your next menu would be the purple, which is your dwell, light blue, which is your debounce, and yellow, which is your ball detection time. And to get out of these menus, to back into shooting, hold the on-off until it flashes blue, and then boom, we're in normal shooting now. To turn the eyes off, hold down the power button until it goes purple. Their eyes are off, and it should be set on a PSP 3-shot. So here we go. Let's hear the solenoid. Hopefully you guys can hear that, but that's how you do a little simple program. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully it was clear enough for you guys. I'm going to try to do like a little review on the Etek with my G3 sometime in the future. But good luck everybody, and hopefully this helped you guys. Thanks.